I would like to say that I'm delighted and very honoured that along with the rest of my comrades from Ireland, we've been reunited with the MV Saoirse. Everything's looking good. The ship is back in the water. I was there today and witnessed it going back into the water, and I have to say it was very emotional to see it come back into the water after the sabotage and the attempt on everyone's lives. We didn't let it beat us, and fair play to the people who have worked strenuously to have the ship repaired and to get us back in the water. We promised the people of Gaza that we were going to sail to Gaza, and that is what we're going to do. Our intentions is to go to Gaza. I'm also delighted that we are going to be accompanied by another ship which is carrying Canadians and Americans and other people with other nationalities. I would like to send a wee message back to home to my family to say thank you very much for your strong support. To my kids, that I love you and adore you, and I hope to see you all soon, and especially to my little mother, who with a heavy heart didn't want me to go, but she gave me the full support and told me that she was proud of what we were doing, and she gave us our blessing, and that in itself was probably the biggest thing that I needed. So I hope to see you all soon. As I say, we're on the MV Saoirse now. We've took re-ownership of it again. We intend to sail to Gaza in the next couple of days. We know we're going into uncharted waters and dangerous waters. Nobody's going to predict what the Israelis may do to us, but we're not going to let it deter us. We intend to go to Gaza. So, slán go fóill.
This is the second attempt by the Irish to go to assist the people of Gaza, Palestine, in the illegal occupation of the territory and their people. As you're aware, our boat was sabotaged by the Israelis just 3 months ago. But we did make a promise to the people of Gaza, Palestine, and to the people of Ireland that we would continue on the effort until such times as we applied that little bit of pressure, which we can do, to help the people of Gaza. I'd like to send a message to the good people back home in Ireland for the support and the solidarity which they have given us this past 3 or 4, 5, 6 months. Without them, this wouldn't have been possible. And those supporters who did assist us in getting a ship, hopefully to Gaza, you will also be on the ship with us in spirit, if not in person. I'd also like to thank my family and the loved ones back home who have stood by myself, and also the rest of the crew members here. And also I'd like to give a big welcome also to the Canadian ship, which hopefully will be sailing with us in a very short time. So thank you all. We hope to get back safe, back to our loved ones, but we most certainly attempt and endeavour to the very end to assist the people of Gaza.
Oh, it feels good to be back. We were hoping we'd see this day, but it's obviously come along. So we're delighted to be on the water again, and hopefully in the next day we'll sail. So hopefully we'll get into Gaza, but we'll see what happens, as the fella said.
If you get into Gaza, what are you going to do? What are you going to say?
Well, the same, will be delighted. That'll be the first thing, yeah, but it'll be fantastic. But the whole trick was to get into Gaza, that's what it's all about, to go to Gaza, because we've all different type of people. We've fishermen to meet fishermen, we've poets to meet poets, we've artists to meet artists, so it's all just ordinary people going out to try and help other ordinary people in their time of strife.
What would you do? What would you say to people? Because again, I've had this thrown at me all the time. They keep just using the Hamas word.
Yeah.
In relation to Gaza. Why are you supporting Hamas?
The same or not. No, it's just ordinary people going. It's in years ago there was a time when the Red Indians, when they heard we had a famine, took a boat of food and sent it to Ireland. And the same during the lockout, very decent English people gave us a hand, that they loaded up boats with grub and sent it over. And we're just ordinary decent people doing the same thing. It's Palestine's time, and we should give a hand on their stuff.
What would you say to if you met somebody from Gaza and when you're there, what is the message that you're going to give to Osama or whoever that you're going to bump into in?
Basically, just that it's great to be part of breaking the blockade. We said we'd sail till Palestine is free. If we don't get there this time, we'll sail again, and we'll sail again, and we'll sail again. Until Palestine is free, we'll sail. Simple as that. Where there's an injustice, it has to be tackled, and that's it. There's no other way around it.
Very good. And to the critics of of this venture, what would you say?
You'll always get critics. In Ireland, we're not short of critics, but I wouldn't worry about critics. Hopefully, we get there safely, and just to thank all the people who support us. Even last week, I was in a school in Waterford, the Ursuline Convent, and I was in talking about this. So even the kids know it's wrong, you know. So we will have our critics, and I've no doubt our government will let us down again, as they've always done in the past. So it's just ordinary people going about what we have to do.
Yeah. Your message to the wider world then, to not just obviously the critics, but you know, if people turn around and say, okay, you know, you give your message to Gaza, but like, why? Why are you doing this? Why did you set out in the first place?
Well, the same. It's just to put the spotlight back on the problem, because it's come off it now with the troubles in Libya, and it's to put the spotlight back that the suffering goes on, and the suffering will keep on going on till people do something about it, and we're just doing our little part.
Very good.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you want to say? You want any message for home? Or
just to wish them all the best of luck, and hopefully we'll see them again shortly. Yeah.
great stuff.
Right, no problem.
Thanks, Johnny.
No problem.